Hi everyone, welcome back to Paisa Bolta. Anand is out of the studio today, so he's asked me to fill in for him. So I just arrived back in Chennai, and I thought I'd quickly do a video for you guys about what's happening in the market, especially the American market and the broader market, and not dive into Indian stocks in Indian markets because Anand speaks about it well and he speaks about it extensively. And I'm sure if you've been watching him on MoneyPay and other channels, you know what he has said about that. And I don't want to dive into that because I'm not going to speak in Hindi. Hindi is not my native language. I'm going to be speaking in English. So I thought I would talk about what's happening globally. Of late 2023, a lot of concerns were growing in Wall Street about the financial market, worries about the S&P 500 relying heavily on these seven FANG companies, and there's uncertainty about earnings prospects and hedge funds, and destabilizing the treasury markets. But all that seems to have gone to naught. And despite all these concerns, fresh waves of speculation and euphoria has emerged in the market, sending markets to historic highs in tech stocks, especially like Nvidia, and even crypto seems to be doing rather well. And the people who are who have been naysaying crypto, like people like me, are getting hammered on social media saying, see you guys, you don't know anything about crypto, see how crypto is doing so well, that we should go licking our wounds and learn to keep our mouth shut. Hey, my opinion on crypto still stands until and I see something otherwise. What I feel about it stands. I'm not questioning the technology, Bitcoin technology, which stands behind is the blockchain. I don't question that. But what crypto is trying to offer, I don't still understand, and how it can be where its valuations are doesn't make sense to me. That aside, crypto also seems to be going through a bull market run right now. And if you look at even the treasury and corporate debt, which is set, it's been performing the best it has since 2016. And private funding is growing. And despite warnings of the economy bubbles in the market, economies are expanding, supported by consumer spending and inflation. Corporates are resilient. And hedge funds are heavily investing in top performing stocks like Nvidia, and the momentum shares significant portion are in long positions. Small traders are also very bullish, and there seems to be spending on call options compared to the bearish puts, reminiscent of the 21 meme stock era, they're saying. So, if everything was supposed to be bad, then why is everything so good? Well, despite all this, however, it's not all rosy pictures. There seems to be definitely bubbles growing in different market segments across the world, and you can see it. This kind of froth which is happening, and there seems to be a frenzy. And all that free money which was being printed for so many years, like Anand has mentioned before, and many people have mentioned before, even leading economists have mentioned before, it's all coming out now, and it seems to be trying to find somewhere to go and rest. And there's global exuberance is evident, not only in certain areas and certain markets, it's spread across the globe where there's feverish exuberance in the market, and there seems to be falling sovereign risk in premiums and resurgence of carry trade also going on. So this kind of thing usually we see in the fag end of a situation where the bubble is about to go. How long will this last? I do not know. And this is bubble speculation. Like some people who are examining the market who are saying, no, there is no bubble and everything is hunky dory. And now they're saying the Fed is also planning to announce rate cuts. I don't know. I don't see it because there's so much of uncertainty. What I'm finding more and more is people who are biases, they're looking for evidence that confirm their bias. Confirmation bias is going on very strongly on both sides. In the bear side, people are confirming, saying, "See, there is a bear bubble," and people who are on the bull side are saying, "Yes, there is a bull run happening, and it's going to go on great, and it's going to just the beginning of a new bull run." I do not see anything other than what I'm looking at specific stocks, and some of the specific stocks I'm looking at, they are seeming to be more and more overvalued beyond where I can even think of looking at them right now. So where does that leave me? It leaves me looking at alternative ways to keep my money, which is I try to keep it extra liquid, and whatever I cannot keep it in liquid, I'm putting it in gold. And this seems to be even true in places like China. China recently, the younger generation have lost faith in the stock market, they've lost faith in real estate, and they've lost faith in their banking system. And there seems to be a flood of new investors, young investors in China heading towards gold. And that seems to be the only way they're able to hold their currency and their whatever wealth they have against inflation. They seem to be holding on to gold, and Chinese gold consumption seems to be tickering up. So if you look at all this, I would say, if anything, there's a lot of fog in the market. And wherever you're placing your bets, I would ask you to be cautious about it. If you do not know what you're doing, please don't do it. This is not the time or place to start venturing into the unknown, trying to figure things out on the go. Definitely not. If you are very keen on investing and you're completely green and new to investing, I would strongly suggest you find yourself a good financial advisor who has a good understanding of the kind of risk you're willing to take and your capacity for risk, and who can guide you and enable you to invest right now. Other than that, if you are already a seasoned investor and you know what you're doing, I would say even then tread cautiously. There are huge election cycles coming across the globe, especially the big one in the US, and the big one for us Indians is coming up. And there seems to be a lot of uncertainty even in the Indian election. The Indian election, which seemed like a sure shot 6 months ago, now there seems to be a lot of, I don't know, as I said, fog. If you know things for sure, you must be very gifted, because I'm not as gifted as you, and I cannot say with a surety now that what will happen in this coming election in India. So I would rather wait and watch and wait for an opportune time on those stocks which I've been eyeing and investment options I've been eyeing. And if it comes to a sensible place where I can place my investments, at the time I would invest. Other than that, my strong recommendation would be wait and watch as you see this frenzy going higher and higher. Yes, it is very difficult to control your FOMO. Even I have it, even Anand has it, all of us suffer from it. Fear of missing out, fear of being wrong. But I'd rather be wrong than try to guess right and lose a lot. And I was talking to one of my friends on WhatsApp, and we were talking about correlation is not causation. There's a lot of correlation in the market, but we still don't know the causations. Till we know the causations, please do not assume the correlations you're seeing are causations. Please do be careful out there as you invest and as you maneuver through this market. Monday market, when the market opens, I wish all of you the best and happy investing ahead of you. See you in the next one soon. Bye.